Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Aggies looking to cash in this red zone trip. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Knight. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And they've got the returner corralled. Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. A sack. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Knight. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. First play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two, and that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Bringing pressure. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up.
That's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns move into the red zone. Trying to run it with the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the option keeper here for a big gain for this Texas A&M quarterback. And reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel, who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others, going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Back to throw again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he finds his target. He has the 1st.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Aggies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Quick throw to his receiver. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Long march, looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. First down here for this offense. ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Nowhere to run up the middle. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. It's Knight. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Man, once in a while, a guy just makes a great play. This defense had nearly everything covered except for the quarterback and his ability to take off with his legs. This is a great scramble by the QB and a nice decision to pull it down and go for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They stop him, but it's a first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just...
Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the call is a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First half clock shows 14 seconds. It'll be 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Defense not pressing this time. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense takes the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Knight. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He makes the grab. Big gain across midfield to spot it down near the 30.
Boy, huge play here from Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently, going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it here. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
But the defensive coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. An inside give now for the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The pocket breaking down. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. Offense takes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass. It's Knight. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. SZN offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The offense really clicking here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the...
Loses 4.
Brings
up 2nd down.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The ball is caught. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Signs a quick throw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, the defense does their job and keeps them out of the end zone. Now it brings up a 4th down late in this game. As a head coach, you got to make a decision to go for the field goal to take the lead here.
So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. In the clear at the 25. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. On the toss play, runner moving left. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Some hard running there through a tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, A&M. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. BAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Return is one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, a really good route here and a nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Texas.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it. And he fumbles. The offense gets the football back. Very lucky. Still have a chance now.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
We are all even. Less than a minute to go. And here's the handoff. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a timeout is called. The clock strategy here. Tie game late in the fourth quarter. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Touchdown, Aggies, to take the lead in the final minute. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Returner decides to field it. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So here we go. Time for a couple of plays to try to get it closer before taking a shot at the end zone. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies.